What impossible situation do you often fantasize about? Before we start, be sure to like and subscribe to be the first to know about new videos. Comment your answer below. Being able to send my consciousness back to myself in the past, with everything I know now. I'd do so many things differently, avoiding the mistakes, having the experiences I never had, etc. Post-apocalyptic scenarios where I'm somehow still alive, and what I would do. Having a job I don't hate and having psychic powers. I'm 30. Getting out from under my career, been in it for almost 30, have 15 until I can draw, opening my own ice cream shop. Having superpowers. But like Avatar, it would suck if I had a pointless superpower. Winning the lottery. Impossible because I have never bought a ticket. Not having to work but still having an income to take care of everything. Winning an argument with an bleep and then everyone proceeding to clap while the bleep does the walk of shame. That I wake up as a 16-year-old me with the knowledge of current me. Having time control abilities. Immortality and being my video game characters. I'm not even a child anymore. Being able to eat all the food without becoming morbidly obese and dying. I'm on my third imaginary pulled pork right now. Being a professional musician. The odds are so low I'm good but not that good. The day when money is not just a stressful conversation. I have a few. A world where all the people have vanished, suddenly having the powers of a god and being able to alter reality with a thought, winning the lottery. Dying and having your mind be merged with someone else's so a part of you lives within them. They will know everything about you and never make the same mistakes you made, and at the same time, you will be seeing through someone else's eyes. I love the idea of it. Getting married to the love of my life and having a nice, stable, well-paying job I'm happy with. Curling with Keanu Reeves. Being a fourth member in the Harry Potter trio. Being with my what if guy. We've always had a crazy electric connection and could have been so great together, but we just never got the timing right. I'm married, he's with someone, and we're both reasonably happy and happy for each other. I feel so guilty for how often my mind wanders to what my life would be like if I was with him, but I think what could have been will be an unanswered question that we'll both think about for the rest of our lives. Knowing the history of the world and how everything really did start or happen. Knowing historical facts and not just what was written by the winner. Winning just enough money in the lottery may be one of those weekly payout ones that I don't really need my job anymore but I'd still keep working here but sorta half bleep it until they decided to fire me and then just go on my merry way. Seeing something my kids or I want and not having to think twice about where the money is taking away from and buying it. Owning a house. Be able to pay for college for them. Having a car that runs well. I was able to get us all glasses this year too, that was nice. Whenever I'm faced with a decision I wish I had the power to travel to the future and see what a day in my life looks like 10 or 20 years out with each choice. Is this a big decision that could significantly impact my future? Will things basically be the same either way? Which one brings me more happiness? Being gifted reality warping abilities and achieving world domination in Shakespearean fashion. I often think about a scenario where I am in a big room with about 20 clones of my girlfriend. I am pretty much forced to figure out which is the real one. First, I have to go through and eliminate all the ones that don't look exactly like her physically. I start with more obvious things all the way down to minute details only I know about her body. Then go through the process of asking personal questions to the remaining ones and see just how much they know about themselves and also about our own relationship. I ask trick questions or tell certain jokes that I know only the real one would know or like. Eventually I get down to just 2 versions of her and they are almost exactly the same in all aspects. I never really finish the daydream to figure out who I pick though. Owning a house and retiring at 65. Having a girlfriend. Just being able to fly like that and see the world from above. The ability to travel the multiverse and see the infinite Earths. I know people usually want to see their own counterparts and study the alternate timelines, but I just steal the other world's movies and TV shows. In an infinite number of possibilities, one of them is bound to have fixed a lot of mistakes in cinema. Having a successful life and fulfilling life one day. Humans becoming massively more intelligent and empathetic suddenly. They fix the environment, move away from consumerism, have world peace, have equal distribution of resources, create breakthroughs to end suffering for all known life forms. Explore. Traveling the world with my true love. Money just flooding my bank account. Turning into a dragon or a lizard man with a huge tail, or just anything with a big tail. Dunno why exactly, but I think having a tail would feel absolutely incredible. Feeling through it and being able to control it and stuff would be great. Owning a home with a beautiful woman that loves me. Every start of summer, I choose a younger body to inhabit while my regular body goes in for an overhaul. The body is healed, loses weight and so on and so forth, while I have a fun time. At the end of summer, I get back into my original body, much improved. Traveling back in time to fix mistakes. Being a superstar player and scoring 5 goals against Germany in a knockout game in the World Cup, so we can finally avenge the 7-1. Being 100% debt-free and staying that way. When someone on the freeway is driving like a bleep, I fantasize that I can make them bleep themselves on command. Kinda like a bleep Magneto. Posting a comment on an AskReddit after the post is already popular and actually getting your comment noticed. Watch, no one will see this comment because the post already has 6.5k upvotes. A specific person changing, thinking I'm wonderful and wanting to love me forever. Saying the perfect sentence, with the right pitch, tonality, etc. when it matters. Not hours later in the shower as I replay what happened earlier. I am guessing no one will ever read this since this thread is 9 hours old and has thousands of responses, but I fantasize about having the ability to make anything appear or disappear whether I know how it works or not. Also, all things I make appear or disappear must be a conscious decision, no crap happening because I daydream or while I'm sleeping. You have been visited by Sad Cat. Like this video and subscribe to the channel to make Sad Cat happy again.